The India vs Bangladesh day and night match has been the talk of the town, and the use of the pink ball in the second test match between the two countries in November 2019. Welcome to Simbly Chumma. Today we have decided to run down memory lane and talk about the 10 important milestones in Test cricket that make it the game it is today. Number 1. Number of balls in an over. The number of balls in an over have changed several times, from 4 ball overs to 5, 7 and 8 ball overs. It has all been tried. Overs in Test cricket originally had 4 balls per over, and there have been varying number of balls per over around the world up to 1979-80. Generally the same as the number of balls per over in force in other first-class cricket in that country. Prior to the laws of cricket, Law 17.1 did not explicitly specify the number of balls to be bowled in an over, but merely stated that the number of balls should be agreed to by the two captains prior to the toss. From the 1980 code onwards, Law 17.1 was amended to read, "The ball shall be bowled from each end alternately in overs of 6 balls." Number 2. The first match where declaration came and it became a rule. The first captain to declare was Charles Wright in 1890 in a game against Kent at the Bat and Ball ground in Gravesend. Wright declared Nottinghamshire's second innings closed on 157 for 5 to set Kent a target of 231 to win. However, the tactic did not come off as the game was drawn with Kent on 98 for 9 and Nottinghamshire required one more wicket to win. Number 3. Test tournaments. Test cricket is almost always played as a series of matches between two countries, with all matches in the series taking place in the same country, the host country. There have been 2 exceptions to the bilateral nature of Test cricket: the 1912 Triangular Tournament, a 3-way competition between England, Australia and South Africa, and the Asian Test Championship, an event held in 1998-99 and 2001-2002. Number 4. Number of days. Today, Test matches are scheduled to be played across 5 consecutive days. However, in the early days of Test cricket, matches were played for 3 or 4 days. 4-day Test matches were last played in 1973 between New Zealand and Pakistan. Number 5. Rest day. Rest days were quite common up until the 1980s. It was usual to include a rest day, often a Sunday. Number 6. Timeless tests. A timeless test is a match of Test cricket played under no limitation of time, which means the match is played until one side wins or the match is tied, with theoretically no possibility of a draw. There were 99 timeless tests between 1877 and 1939. The last was the 5th test between England and South Africa at Durban in 1939, which was abandoned as a draw after 9 days of play spread over 12 days. Otherwise, the England team would have missed the boat for home. This is the longest test match on record. Number 7. Forfeiture. Under the current laws, a captain may forfeit either of his side's innings. A forfeited innings shall be considered as a completed innings. Usually, this happens in shorter competitive 2-inning matches, where captains need to agree with each other on how to set up the match so that there is a reasonable chance of a result. Winning a game gains a team considerably more points than drawing it, so captains are often willing to risk giving the opposition an opportunity to win that they otherwise would not have had, as long as they are getting a similar opportunity in return. Only one innings has been voluntarily forfeited in Test cricket. This was on 18th January 2000 at Centurion, South Africa, in the 5th and final test between South Africa and England. Number 8. Day and night Test matches. In October 2012, the ICC recast the playing conditions for Test matches, permitting day-night Test matches. The first day-night game took place between Australia and New Zealand at the Adelaide Oval between 27th November to 1st December 2015. Number 9. Ball colour. Cricket balls are traditionally red, and red balls are used in Test cricket and first-class cricket. But proposals to introduce other colours date back at least as early as 1937. Pink balls were developed in the 2000s to enable Test and first-class matches played at night. The red ball is unsuited to night tests due to poor visibility. and the white ball is unsuited to first-class cricket because it deteriorates rapidly and cannot be used for 80 overs as specified in the rules. So the pink ball was designed to provide a satisfactory compromise on both issues. Number 10. World Test Championships. There has been no World Cup for Test cricket conducted thus far. However, a league competition for Test cricket will begin in 2019-2021. The schedule for this championship is a set of typical bilateral series in various countries where one team is the host and the other team is the visitor. The length of each series will vary between 2 matches and 5 matches. Ireland, Zimbabwe and Afghanistan will not compete in this competition, but will play a program of test matches against competing teams and each other during the period of the championship. We hope you enjoyed this video as much as we did compiling it for you. Hit the like button, share it with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to Simbly Chumma for more such interesting and trivia-laden videos on various subjects.